Welcome to the Brothers of Destruction podcast, where we break down all the latest WWE action. From epic rivalries to shocking twists, we've got the full breakdown.
Yes, people, welcome to the Brothers of Destruction podcast with yours truly, PrimeTime and my brother Flace. Welcome, everyone. We're going to do a little Raw review. We're going to have a look at lucha libre, seeing if it's getting popular again among the mainstream. Everyone's getting behind it now, all thanks partly to Chad Gable, who we'll get into as well. We're going to look at two potential, maybe dark horses for the King of the Ring tournament in LA Knight, Jey Uso. We're going to look at the King and Queen of the Ring winners from this past Monday on Raw. And amongst other things, we're going to take a little look from Cody Rhodes and Gunther on SmackDown this past week. And we're going to look, that's what's going to be on hand for today's episode. And again, guys, remember to like and subscribe to us on YouTube. Check out our videos. Check us out on Spotify and Instagram as well. And we'll get into it, bro. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm all right tonight, to be honest. Same shit, different day. How about yourself? How you doing?
All good, bro. Got a fresh trim as well. It's a lot lower than usual. I did like this for months, getting used to it.
Yeah, to be fair, that's like me. I got mine done over the weekend and I've gone for number one, which I haven't done. I went for number one last time, and apart from the last couple of times, it's been months.
Basically, guys, number one and number two, whatever, that just means really low hair. So, if you don't know. So, both us looking fresh, getting used to having it low. It shows you were ready for this episode. So, cheers for this episode. Not that some of us have a wedding to go to this weekend. But
you did, didn't you?
We'll get into it, guys. We're going to look at Raw now from the last part of the European tour before they come back again. So the last stop was in Paris, and France crowd from experience, bro. We know France crowd is live as anything.
Yeah, the French crowd.
But before we get into Raw,
so hold on, let me just stop you there. I mean, they still got to come to the UK before
go for it. They're going back to States for a bit, and then they're coming back to UK for Raw and SmackDown in London.
Oh, really? That seems a bit pointless to me, but okay. I thought they were just going to carry on.
There's a lot of travelling, but
one in a couple of weeks and then go back end of the month.
Yeah, don't get much of it, but it's 2 weeks, I guess. But, it's a lot of travelling for them. So that's why I have to give them respect for that amount of travel,
Yeah, 100%.
Have to. Yeah. So before we get into Raw, though, guys, we'll take a look at SmackDown, mainly with the WWE title, Undisputed title picture with Cody Rhodes and Gunther. Minus Sami Zayn throwing himself in there, getting involved again. Feel like he's trying to be the good guy. Gets taken out by Cody accidentally. Cody and Gunther now. The rematch has been set for, I believe, in 2 weeks on SmackDown in Kansas before I think they come to London again. Before they come Europe again. And we don't know what the stipulation is, but we're going to find out this week's episode on SmackDown. What do you think the stipulation is going to be, bro, for this rematch?
Oh, I've been thinking about this one.
Quickly touch on it.
I don't know. Is it going to be a normal no DQ match? Maybe a submission match? You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing
submission match.
I don't know if it's going to be. I wouldn't mind seeing. How often do we see submission matches these days?
Oh, yeah.
It's not often. So, I wouldn't mind seeing a submission match. I've got no idea what it is. I've got no idea. But I actually wouldn't mind. And from Gunther's point of view, it makes sense.
It favors him.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, I wouldn't mind him for a submission match.
Oh, yeah. You never know. It could be that as well. Like, wouldn't put past it. Could be a thing where if Gunther wins or if Cody maybe gets disqualified or counted out, loses the title either way. I mean, that's a bit of a seen that before. Don't know, sometimes make the match predictable. But we shall see. So SmackDown coming up this week. We'll find out stipulation for Cody Gunther, which will happen on SmackDown a week after this episode, which, be interesting. Seeing the title match, world title match on SmackDown. The last time we've seen it, the last two times it's been on the line on SmackDown. It's changed hands. between Drew and Cody.
Yeah.
Both of them just dropped the title between each other. Could it happen again? We shall see in a couple of Fridays on SmackDown. And opposite to that, guys, we're going to go into Raw now. We're going to start off looking at a dream match in WWE. Penta versus Rey Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. And I think everyone's looking forward to seeing this. And we've been saying for a while, Rey can still really go in the ring. And this was no exception. Literally.
This was
kept up the pace with Penta.
Yeah, he did. Listen, kept up the pace. Listen, it was just a wicked match. It was a wicked match. Remember, this is a 50-year-old Rey. This isn't Rey in his pomp. And they produced a top quality match. Big up to both guys. Even
50-year-old Rey.
Yeah, Rey's going to get
Penta's 40
because of his age. But Penta as well, like, he was just on point. Like, these two, he was excellent. It was a proper wrestling match. But Rey Mysterio, he's ridiculous. I don't know anyone. I mean, Terry Funk was great in his later years. But I don't think he was this great at that age.
With that style as well. Now, bear in mind,
he's not missed
both of them together, I think 90 years old, roughly, literally pushing 100 years old combined.
Penta's 40,
and that style, wow.
Penta himself, he's not a spring chicken. Would have thought he's 40 old, but he's been wrestling for many years.
With that style as well.
Yeah. So now big up to both men, and they produced a fantastic match for us. And
talked about
the right winner. It was the right winner in the end as well.
Clean as well. Yeah, definitely. Between it seems like Lucha Libre is getting quite popular again in the mainstream, not just in Mexico where it is, but the Paris fans were behind it as well. And stemming from the El Grande Americano Mask v Mask match, but they got highlighted on Netflix as well, even more attention on it. Yeah, I wonder if it's getting really popular again. People getting behind it again in the mainstream Lucha Libre.
Let's hope so. It's a
exciting style.
It's a real iconic part of wrestling. That style.
Mm-hmm.
It's iconic. It's historic. It's very traditional. So listen. I hope he is making a bit of comeback on mainstream wrestling. To be honest, because listen. You've seen with Chad Gable how much he can elevate you. The respect you get. We talk about how great the European fans are, and European fans are great, but Mexican fans are more crazy than most over wrestling. Let's be real.
Oh yeah.
When it comes to wrestling and part of the culture and that, Mexico probably ahead of Europe. As much as we're quite wrestling mad over here in Europe, Mexicans they're crazy for it.
Yeah, they are. They're very passionate about like Lucha Libre, the mask thing, and keeping the identity of the masked wrestlers is a big thing over there.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, and Chad Gable as well. Go on.
Yeah, no, I was just saying I love it. I love that part of the culture.
Yeah, you love it. Yeah, that's why you keep it secret. It kind of makes them feel like even bigger deals as well, keeping that mystery. Yeah. Speaking of the mask and Chad Gable as well, Ethan Page, Rusev came out to beat down both men and Dragon Lee. Sorry, it's too many luchadors in there. Chad Gable, big return. We saw him appear on SmackDown this past week. Saw him appear on Raw, apologizing to the luchadors. He came out, made the save to a big reaction on SmackDown as well. His old entrance theme from American Alpha, shout out Jason Jordan. It was like a big hero's welcome for him. It might seem like a redemption arc for Chad Gable.
Yeah, it feels like he's going through his redemption arc at the moment. And you know what? Let's hope it ends up him winning a world title. Because this guy, even the German suplexes, he was given to Ethan Page and to Ruca. It was just perfect. If you watch how clean they were, how clean, how smooth, it was just perfection. This guy, as a wrestler, there's no one I can say on the roster who's sort of right, he's better than Chad Gable. There's a couple there that I'll have to sort of think about, and I'm an R on. I sort of seriously think about it, but there's none off the top of my head that I'll say, yeah, he's better than Chad Gable.
Yeah, he's brilliant, Chad Gable.
Incredible. He's incredible. And he's getting this the spotlight for me well too late. The spotlight should have been on him, and he should be getting his push 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Sometimes it is for wrestler, can be, I guess, that one big moment where maybe you do get the reaction or people appreciate it a bit more. Like with example, Sheamus, I think everyone's always appreciated Sheamus's work, but it's that match with Gunther he had in Wales, Clash at the Castle, where people really got behind him, and that really turned him into a big face as well, and then people appreciate him even more. Sometimes wrestlers, it's just one big moment that happens.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and it could be this. It could be a world title in his future. I definitely can see an Intercontinental title in his future. I think him and Penta down the line for the IC title will happen.
Yeah, they'll produce magic again.
Oh, yeah.
Their match, was it 18 months ago? So that match then was superb.
Even when Penta debuted.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Chad Gable. Yeah.
Superb. And they'll just produce magic. I don't think a match with Penta against Chad Gable can go wrong.
Surely not. No.
You put him in the ring 10 times, and I think 10 times they produce a match which is at least a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, even that's been a bit harsh. It couldn't even be better.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If you throw them in the ring 10 times, there might be one which is 7 out of 10. The rest of them might be sort of like 8.5 plus. Those two, they're just I can't see them going.
Magic.
They're both just too good.
Potentially, I'm hoping, I might be one to speculating online. Maybe Chad Gable goes for and may potentially wins the Intercontinental title in Minnesota, where he's from, at SummerSlam. I mean, 2 nights, he has to be on the card, you know what I mean? Like, especially with the pop he's got now and the momentum he's got right now, he has to be on that card. Whether it's night 1 or night 2, he has to be.
Yeah, I suppose I see it. I want to see him main event.
Speaking of future, we don't know what happens.
Yeah, so I was just saying, I want to see him challenge towards the main event.
What, SummerSlam?
No, not necessarily as close as soon as SummerSlam, but eventually I want to see him within maybe the next 6 to 9 months. I want to see him challenging towards the main event. But yeah, SummerSlam, if he was to win the IC title, I think that could be quite a huge moment for him.
Oh, it would be a huge moment. It'd be a huge pop in that crowd as well. World title picture, I think that's a possibility. World title picture, again, possibility. We'll see if they pull the trigger or if there's any other plans they got in mind for him. So, speaking of plans in mind, this one's an interesting one because I think some people saw the way it played out on Raw last week and they're a bit like, I don't know about this. Has it ruined him? Jacob Fatu touching briefly, he is part of the bloodline now with Reigns and the Usos. But when the Usos asked him to take out Seth, he's defined them, he's not listened to them. So I find this interesting because it's not just like he has acknowledged Roman Reigns, but by looks of it, he's literally just taking orders from Roman Reigns only.
That's how it should
So maybe in some part it is still his character there where he's still stubborn. Yeah.
Like
Usos tell him what to do. If you look at it, he's on
fall in
level
line
with the Usos.
straight away. For me, it wouldn't make sense with the character. That would be foolishness. Also, I don't see him falling in line when it comes to Jay. Like, let's be real. Who's Jay to him? Jay's nothing. He answers to Roman, and that's because obviously he has to, because he gave his word. So that's it. He doesn't need to answer. Yeah. He doesn't need
that of respect.
Yeah. So I think to stick with the character and stay true to the character, I think he's take orders from Roman and even that's reluctant. But he ain't taking orders from Jay.
Yeah.
And actually,
thing is, if it was a thing where he was being forced to.
So just one more thing. I think we're going to actually see a feud there in the next few months. You can see it's already brewing, Jay and Jacob
and Jay.
It's a really good.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, definitely could see a match in there. Definitely could see a match in there. Thing is, if it was a thing where he was being sort of forced to do biddings for the Usos as well, or if it's a thing where think about your family and they say all that stuff to Jacob, then they'd come off more as heels. Where I think it's a family thing, but they're not on the same page.
Yeah, I'd agree.
So, and then that leads me into Jay's promo or segment with LA Knight. And I quite liked LA Knight's promo as well. So I will say about LA Knight, sometimes, when he's done a promo, he's maybe been very much focused on the catchphrases, maybe a bit over the top with it. But I thought with this, it was pretty much straight to the point. He still had that attitude about him. Still a bit of catchphrases in there, still entertaining, but there was intent there. There's a bit of intensity in there, and there's a bit of that attitude. I think you said as well a while ago that you liked what you saw from when you speak to Adam Pearce. When you're saying Adam Pearce's favorite in the Bloodline.
Yes, yeah. I think I messaged you that, didn't I? I said actually.
Yeah,
quite like
you did. Yeah,
LA
I know what you mean.
I've never been a huge LA Knight fan, as you know. But yeah, the way he's speaking to Adam Pearce, I quite like that energy from him. And his promo the other day was good. Well, last night, that was good. And I do like LA Knight having that edge to him. Because I've never really been a fan of the character, but recent weeks he's had that edge to him, that intensity to him, and I quite like that. So hopefully it takes the character into a slightly more unpredictable nature.
Yeah. No, not saying, be like Austin or The Rock, because his character does have the elements in there. Yeah, it does have the elements, but it's just him with a bit of attitude as well.
Yeah.
He's a face, but he's not like a happy, cheery baby face. He's more of a sort of lone wolf baby face.
Yeah, he's no goody two-shoes. Like, he's got an edge to him now.
Yeah.
Which I quite like. So, I'm interested to see where they take the character. I suppose he's a dark horse for the King of the Ring tournament as well. I'd have him as a dark horse.
I think, not so much Jay. I don't think Jay will. If maybe lucky, Jay might get to next round, but I can't see. I think
if Jay goes on to win it, we might as well just pack up and go home.
Yeah. Well, maybe as in he gets further than expected. He might go past LA Knight, Finn Balor and Royce Keys, which will happen this week on SmackDown. Might go past them unexpectedly, but I think LA Knight will go through. I think LA Knight goes through.
Yeah, I've got a feeling.
It was that line he said about screw your family to Jay, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
I know.
He's having that edge to him. Yeah.
He wasn't playing.
But I enjoyed his work, though. I've always enjoyed LA Knight's work. I've always enjoyed him on the mic, so especially. And he's a good, solid in-ring performer as well. He's had some good matches in WWE.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's decent in the ring. He's decent. He's okay, I suppose. He's decent.
Yeah. So, not that say I see him watching having a 5-star classic 10 out of 10 match, but he's very solid in the ring, and his character gets him over well enough.
Yeah, he's been over for a long time now.
Yeah, he did do an interesting interview as well the other day with Chris Van Ville. If I pronounce it wrong, I do apologize. But he did mention that interview, I think, about in regards to not doing it into his 50s, maybe felt like he's been underappreciated in the wrestling business, things like that, and just think, that's very telling interview bits I've heard about it.
Yeah.
You just think, is this his last chance at maybe a big run in WWE, like maybe to main event scene, or,
Quite possibly. If I'm being real, it is quite possibly.
Yeah, because again, he's not like a spring chicken. Not to say all these wrestlers, all these guys are old, because they're not. But just in terms of longevity in wrestling and how long they've been wrestling for, your body wears out. Your body does wear out a bit, so you do have to think about your health as well.
Wear and tear, the traveling
as well.
Consideration. There's a lot of
Yeah, so I'm still with you, bro. Just gonna check on my meat. Chicken.
I was gonna
Check on my food.
I was gonna say something.
Don't get them Don't get them thoughts in your head. Oh, look, and you can see me a bit better now as well.
I haven't, trust me.
Good. Oh, you can see me a bit better than light now as well whilst I'm checking it. Yep. And I know you can't smell it through the camera, guys, but that smells good. So just need to make sure I don't burn it.
Have you seen CM Punk?
Recent what? Oh, pictures of CM Punk.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn, yeah, he looks jacked, man.
Yeah, he looks jacked.
I don't know if speculating about being on something, but listen, whether he's on something or not, the work he's putting in, he's in the best shape of his life.
Yeah.
Well, best shape of his career that I've seen at that age as well. He's doing bits, man. Like, fair play to the guy, you know what I mean? So fair play to the guy. Guys putting in that work. And I look forward, and I think I speak for everyone, I say I look forward to seeing CM Punk back in the ring. Hopefully not too long. Hopefully at some point. Hopefully for Raw in London, hopefully, but we shall see. I'll be there.
I've seen reports that AJ Lee's not due back anytime now. So that's quite interesting.
He's due back anytime.
No, she's not.
Oh, I know. I've heard her having problems with her mental health. I think the last year she's had it bad, so maybe she does take a bit of time away for a bit. Which probably, if it's that bad, she probably needs to as well. I don't think there's any pressure on her to come back that soon. So I think the main thing is it's just coming back when she's ready. So shout out AJ Lee, all grown up watching you. Great performer, great person. So hopefully she comes back better mentally. So, So
did you catch the
shout out to AJ Lee?
Did you catch the Ruca Lyra match?
I did. I was going to speak to you about that because we did mention it on the previous episode, and we did say about Lyra needing an opponent like Ruca needing an opponent like Lyra to open the ring. And you saw that. It was a good match. There's some spots where it was maybe a bit, not miscommunication, maybe a bit slower into certain spots. But, it was a good match.
I like the finish. Yeah. I like the finish. Because obviously Lyra got caught.
The finish was quite creative.
Yeah. She got caught on the ropes rather than she's standing there waiting for the Soul Snatcher.
Yeah.
Caught on the ropes. And that was very good. I quite enjoyed the match. But like you, I spotted a couple bits.
I enjoyed the match still, yeah.
And you could see there was sort of miscommunication.
Yeah. Without being overcritical, to be fair, that's just us being critics. But it was a good match overall. And I think that's a good early match for Sol Ruca to have as well, especially with someone like Valkyria who's very experienced and very skilled in the ring. So someone who should be getting more opportunities, Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, I 100%. She's quite, along with Liv, she's quite possibly my favourite women's wrestler at the moment on the roster.
Oh, yeah, she's probably one of mine, I'd say. Yeah, she's definitely one of mine, Lyra. So, definitely.
I agree about the opportunities.
Yeah, it possibly could happen in future. They might be teasing something for Bailey again, splitting up, but we shall see. You mentioned Liv Morgan. We're going to get on to Liv Morgan because we are getting on to this part of the episodes now where we talk about the King and Queen of the Ring. And, I'm excited because I enjoy King of the Ring.
Yeah.
And you've got the women's side of it as well, so you see more of it. We saw the winners from SmackDown this past week. Judgment Day. It was a good night for them. Raquel Rodriguez, Dominic Mysterio. It turned out to be another good night for Judgment Day as well because Liv Morgan has gone through now as well. So 3 of the members have gone through now.
That was another good finish. I quite like that finish.
The finish was creative. That was a good match overall. Some good spots in that match. I'm going to touch up on this though because it's interesting. Remember we made our predictions. Now, I was thinking it's a foregone conclusion. Seth Rollins goes through in this match. This is madness. But Javon Evans has gone through.
I wasn't expecting that. Really pleased for him. Pleased for him.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that.
No, I wasn't. I don't think he wins it still, but it kind of throws a span in the works now because Seth, I think, was an early favorite. And it's funny because people talked about Seth was set to face Reigns at SummerSlam, but he's out of the tournament now. So unless someone else wins it and they face Cody for a title, Seth still faces Reigns, or whoever wins it face Reigns. What's that?
Who's Javon due to face?
Javon's due to face the winner of the LA Knight, Jey Uso, Finn Balor, Royce Keys match, I believe. Yeah, so because you got Obafemi against Dominic Mysterio happening next week on Raw, and then whoever wins that gets to the final.
Do you think, I was going to ask actually, do you think Oba fights Brock at SummerSlam, or he wins the King of the Ring and fights Reigns or Cody?
Now, this is interesting because I thought Obafemi goes out, doesn't win it, and it's foregone conclusion, Brock Lesnar against Obafemi. But now, seeing people left in the match, this is why I said LA Knight might be dark horse in there as well to face Reigns, especially the way they're building it up right now. LA Knight against the Bloodline, coming out talking about them. But then you got Obafemi on the other side, and you'd think, oh, they want to do Obafemi and Reigns, but would they do it too soon, or would they go LA Knight Reigns sometime? So it makes it interesting. Yeah. With Seth out of it as well, it definitely does make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah. It's a bit more predictable. And I think, as you said, the way LA Knight's talking at the moment, it's almost like they're sort of setting us up for that come SummerSlam.
Exactly, if LA Knight doesn't go through though on SmackDown, then I think it's straightforward. Obafemi wins it. I mean, let's be honest. My final was Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins, and that's just ruled out now completely.
Yeah, that's gone.
Oh, that's my prediction.
I don't remember who did I. I think I had.
You had Oba and Seth. So
yeah.
Still got one half of it there, but I'm surprised Seth went out. Especially when I saw, no disrespect, but especially when I saw the names in that Fatal 4-Way, Ricky Saints, Tala Tonga, Javon Evans, all performed well, by the way. I thought looking at that. What's that?
You thought it'd be a wrap, a no-brainer.
Yeah, I thought, they'll perform well, but Seth will go through, Even when there was interference there, I thought, oh, Seth's going to sneak a win in there and still get a win. But Javon snuck a surprise win. Seth Rollins goes out, and I just think, oh, wow, okay. But yeah, so it's interesting. It makes it interesting then. So, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins, maybe two of the big favorites. They're all out.
Yeah.
Do you think Obafemi wins it fair from now?
No, I think he's going to fight Brock at SummerSlam. So I think Brock probably costs him. I would say in the final. I think he gets past Dom, and then in the final, I think Brock costs him.
Yeah, I think so. I think it could be an appearance from Lesnar in Saudi. And, he'll no doubt he'll get paid big money for that, just for an interference. But, I don't think Brock's complaining.
I think that's the way it's headed. But listen, it's been incredibly unpredictable at the moment. So who knows?
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's what we want. We want unpredictability. We want to keep guessing who goes through, who wins. So they can still make average fans nowadays do that. They're doing a good job. But listen, guys, we're going to leave it there for now. We're going to see you for our next episode, reviewing SmackDown. Hope you guys enjoy SmackDown, and we'll see you after then.
Thank you for watching the Brothers of Destruction podcast. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss an episode, and look out for our question of the week.